All right, my dear grade 9 student. So this is the 8th lesson, right? Lesson number 8. Then of your part 1 book, that means syllabus. Angles related to straight lines and parallel lines. Angles related to straight lines and parallel lines. Hari? Without wasting time, I'm quickly moving to the lesson. In this lesson, we are going to identify what are the angles related to straight lines and what are the angles related to parallel lines. Basically, you can see there are two parts of the session. What are the angles related to straight lines? What are the angles related to straight lines? What are the angles related to parallel lines? Right? What are the angles related to parallel lines? So those are the two angle types we are going to discuss in this lesson. Very easy lesson, very interesting lesson. Mara lazy, Mara easy. Hari, Mara lazy, interesting. What? Mara interesting lesson. So definitely this is a geometry lesson. You need to write down this one in your geometry book, right? Automatically, geometry book. What are the angles related to straight lines? What are the angles related to parallel lines? I'm not using topics on topics and I'm not giving you the time to note it down. Then you need to pause the video and you need to note it down. You need to maintain your note. ඔයා note එක තනියම ලියා ගන්න ඕන. මම note එක ලියන්න මේකේ වෙලාව දෙන්නේ නැහැ. Right, let's quickly move to the next one. Right, okay ළමයි. Let's quickly move to the first theorem. Angles on the straight line add up to 180. Now we are going to discuss what are the angles in related to straight lines. Straight lines. Straight lines means not parallel lines. That means straight lines, right? So what are the angles related to straight lines? So what are the angles related to straight line means, look at this one. What are the angles related to straight line means angles on a straight line. Angles on a straight line add up to 180. Easy. So just think this one equals to A and this one equals to B. That means that your A plus B equals to 180. Let's take three angles. Let's take three angles, right? A, B, C. That means A plus B plus C equals to how many degrees? 180 degrees. A plus B plus C equals to 180 degrees. Angles. How many angles are there? 100ක් 50ක් නෙවෙයි ඕන තරම් තිබ්බ දෙක. Angles. හරිද? හැබැයි ඔක්කොගෙම addition එක. Addition equals to sum of all the angles add up to 180. That is the first one. That is the first theorem. You know this one. Right? So those are the angles, right? That means just think you're having 4 or 5 angles together, 4 angles, then P, Q, R, S. That means P plus, Q plus, R plus, S equals to 180. But the reason angles on a straight line add up to 180, right? Okay, let's try to do some questions. First question, Lamai, x plus 100 equals to, right? So that means x plus 100 equals to, yes, x plus 100 equals to how many degrees? 180 degrees. X plus 100 equals to 180 degrees. X plus 100 equals to 180 degrees. Angles on a straight line. You can write down the reason. Angles on a straight line. Angles on a straight line. Then plus 100. Neither plus 100. Now you are the grade 9, no? Then grade 9. Plus 100 moving to other side. Plus 100 and moving to other side. So that means x equal 180 plus 100 plus 100 petio plus 100 changing to minus 100 plus 100 changing to minus 100, x equals to 80. x equals to 80, right? X plus 2x plus 30. All these three angles should be equals to 180. X plus 2x plus 30 equals to 180, right? So that means x plus 2x equals to 3x. 3x plus 30 equals to 180 plus 30 moving to other side. So that means 3x equals to 180 plus 30 changing to minus 30. 180 minus 30, 150. 3x equals to 150, dividing both sides by 3, x equals to 50. Dividing both sides by 3, so that means x equals to 50. 50, 100, 150 plus 30, 180. Okay, Nelamai. Now I'm not giving you the time. You need to pause the video. Video ka stop karla. Medical yaga no de thaniyama hadanna. Just try to do this one by yourself. Then you can get the answers. Hurry up quickly. Quickly move to the exercise number 8.1 video. Exercise number 8.1. Now you can see my screen. Yes, exercise number 8.1. Now you can do those questions very easy. 90 plus a equals to 180. 90 plus a equals to 180, and you can find the value of a. 108 plus b equals to 180, then you can find the value of b. Question number C. Look at the third question. Question number 3. Let's try to do that one. Question number 3. 90 and C20. 90 C and 20. 90 C and 20. Yes. This is the question. That means third question. That means 90 plus C plus 20. 90 plus C plus 20 equals to 180. 90 plus C plus 20 equals to 180. You need to write down the reason. Angles on a straight line. Angles on a straight line. Right? 90 plus 20, 110 plus C equals to 180. How to remove the plus 110? How to remove the plus 110? So that means C moving to other side, 110 moving to other side, minus 110, then C equals to 70. So that means C equals to 70. Easy lamai, right? So that means C equals to 70. Easy ne? Karana puluwan ne? Right. Question number 3. Let's quickly move to the textbook questions. Question number 4. Question number 5. Question number 6. Now you can do those questions. If you have any questions, just please let me know. Right. Shall we move to some proving questions? Prove or show that part. So second question in the figure. ABC is a straight line. DBC is a 36. Show that magnitude of ABD is 4 times DBC. So that means second question. Right? Second question. Let's try to do that one. ABCD. That means ABC. Right? Then 36. Then 36. Right, okay. Then 36. 36 means lamai ABD. Then we need to show that ABD. We need to show that ABD equals to 4 times DBC. ABD equals to 4 times DBC. So this is the question we need to prove that, right? Yes, this is the question we need to prove that. Right, so we need to show that ABD equals to 4 times DBC. Then ABD plus 36 equals to 180. ABD plus 36 equals to 180. Plus 130 moving to other side. So that means ABD equals to 180 minus 36. ABD equals to 180 minus 36, 4 for 144. Iting lamai, ABD means 144, right? Look at this one. 4 times DBC. So that means 4 multiplied by DBC. That means 4 multiplied by DBC means 36. 4 into 6, 60, 24 remaining. 1. 12 plus 1, 12. 24 remaining. 2. 12 plus 2, 14. So my 144 equals to ABD. So therefore, we can write down therefore, dots තුනක් තියෙනවානේ. Therefore, ABD equals to 4 times DBC. Likewise, you can do those questions, right? Easy, very easy. The second question, right? Then we can quickly move to the third question, right? Third question also same, third, fourth, right? Let's quickly move to the third question. Then we can move to the, what are the next? So what are the opposite, vertically opposite angles, right? Video. That means in the figure, ABC is a straight angle, straight line. ABC is a straight line based on the information given in the figure. Show that PBR is a right angle. PBR is a right angle. Alamai. How we can prove that one? Huh? How we can prove that one? Then we need to prove that right angle. Right angle means how many degrees are there? Right angle means how many degrees? 90 degrees. 90 degrees. Neither. Right angle can 90 degrees. So that means like this. Right? X, Y, X, 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 Y, and Y. So what are the angles? ABC, PQR. PQR. Then we need to show that. So what we need to prove? Then we need to show that BPR, PBR is a right angle. Is a right angle. BPR is a right angle. BPR is a right angle means 90 degree. Right angle means 90 degree. Right. That means, Lamai, then let's quickly write down the equation by considering all the angles on the straight line. All the angles on the straight line, right? So that means x plus, x plus, x plus, x plus, y plus, y equals to x plus, y plus, y equals to all angles add up to how many degrees? How many degrees? 180 degrees. Now, Lamai, x plus x. X plus x, what is the answer? X plus x, 2x. x plus x, 2x. Y plus y, y plus y, 2y equals to 180. 2x plus 2y equals to 180. Okay. Then I'm taking 2 out of the bracket. Then I'm taking 2 out of the bracket. 2 ekak gannawane. Right. So we can take 2 out of the bracket. 2x divided by 2, x, 2y divided by 2, y equals to 180. And now we can divide both sides by 2. So that means x plus y equals to 90. X plus y equals to 90. Then Petio Balanna, Hari, look at this one. X plus y equals to 90. Lamai. So that means P B R ne. PBR means this one. Right? That means X means PBQ. PBQ plus Y means QBR. Y means QBR equals to 90. So that means PBQ means this one, QBR means this one. So we need to take that full angle. Full angle means PBR. PBR equals to 90. PBR equals to 90. PBR 90 means lamai. PBR is a right angle. So therefore, PBR is a right angle. So therefore, PBR is a right angle. Okay, Nathan? Hari. Right. Then we can quickly move to the next one. Right. So what are the angles? Right. On the straight lines. Angles on a straight line add up to 180. Angles on a straight line add up to 180. Then we can quickly move to the second theorem. Right. So we can quickly move to the second theorem. Right. Second theorem. Look at this one video. Second theorem, lamai, vertically opposite angles are equal. So vertically opposite angles means just think if two straight lines are intersecting each other at B. B waladi kapenawa. That means ABC equals to EBD. Opposite angles are equal. Easy, ne? A, B, C equals to EBD. So that means just consider this one equals to 30. This one also 30. 60 means this one also 60. 90 means this one also 90. 120 means this one also 120. Harine. Not only that, mea. ABE equals to CBD. ABE equals to CBD. ABE equals to CBD. So that means vertically opposite angle. Right? Vertically opposite angles. Vertically opposite angles. Right? Just quickly note it down. This is the theorem number 2, lamai. What is the first theorem? Angles related to the straight line. So that means angles add up to straight line on the straight line equals to 180. Vertically opposite sides are equal. Right. Then we can quickly move to the textbook questions. Right. So look at the vertically opposite angles video. That means 100 equals to 100 equals to that full angle. Right? 100 equals to this full angle. Me equal any 100. That means we can write down x plus 35 equals to 100. X plus 35 equals to 100. What is the reason? Vertically opposite angles, right? So vertically opposite angles. So what is the angle? We are using that mark, right? Vertically opposite angles. Then my plus 35 moving to other side. So that means x equal 100 minus 35. Plus 35 moving to other side, plus 35 moving to plus 35 converting to minus 35. You can write down the answers. Theoretically, I know that then karana puluwan water. Right. May lamai, look at this one. Vertically opposite angles are equal. So that means A equals to 38. No, right. So that means A equals to 38. A equals to 38. So that means A equals to 38. Vertically opposite angles are equal. Now we know that, right? Now what is the theorem we can apply? Just consider this straight line. Just consider this straight line. Just consider this straight line. What are the angles on the straight line? May straight line neka uda angles. Straight line angles, right? So how many angles are there? 3 angles. How many angles are there? 3 angles. Addition of those 3 angles should be equals to 180. My angles on a straight line add up to 180. So therefore, all these 3 angles should be equals to 180. Or we can take this one. We can take this one. Right? We can take these 3 angles. May angles. Right? 38 plus B plus B. 38 plus B add up to 180. Then you can find down the answer. 38 plus B plus B equals to 180. B plus B, 38 equals to B plus B, 2B equals to 180. Plus 38 moving to other side. Plus 38 moving to other side. So that means plus 38 changing to minus 38. 180 minus 38. So that means my 2B equals to 180 minus 38. 2, 7 minus 3, 4, 142. Now we can divide both sides by 2. So we can divide both sides by 2. 142 divided by 2, B equals to 71. B equals to 71. B equals to 71, right? So that means B equals to 71. Addition equals to 180. That's all. Okay, right. Then we can quickly move to the next one. Question number 3, Lamai. Right? So question number 3. Then you can see vertically opposite angles. P means this one also P. Right? P means this one also P. 2P means vertically opposite angles are equal. Vertically opposite angles are equal. So that means this one also 2P. 2P means this one also 2P. Right, okay. Now just consider we can use 2 theorems. We know that angles around a point add up to 360. Angles around the point add up to 360. Or angles on the straight line angles on the straight line add up to 180. So that means angles on the straight line add up to 180. Angles on the straight line add up to 180. Just consider that angle. So that means P plus 2P plus 2P equals to 160. P plus 2P plus 2P equals to 160. P plus 2P, 3P. 3P plus 2P, 5P equals to 180. So you can divide both sides by 5. Just divide both sides by 5, right? Try to do this one. Then 5 to 5 patas. Capiliano. 5 to 5 lamai patas. P equals to 180 divided by 5. Mannang karanne ode. Wala answer ka danna. 180 divided by 5. Just comment your answer. Right answer comment that. 180 divided by 5. Then you can do that one. No? Ewa karanna tadi. Menna me M. M. M means lamai. This one also M. Why? Vertically opposite angles are equal. So that means vertically opposite angles are equal. That means this one also M. Harine. Now patio M plus 90 plus M. Right? M plus 90 plus M. M plus 90 plus M equals to 180. M plus 90 plus M equals to 180. M plus M, 2M. 2M plus 90 equals to 180. Plus 90 moving to other side. So that means plus 90 moving to other side. 180 minus 90. So 2M equals to 90 dividing both sides by 2. M equals to 45. So that means lamai M equals to 45. M equals to 45. Then we need to find down the value of M. We need to find down the value of M. We need to find down the value of M. Then how to find down the value of N? Right? Those two angles are equal. So that means N equals to N equals to M plus 90. N equals to M plus 90. Vertically opposite angles, right? Vertically opposite angles. You need to write down the reason. Vertically opposite angles. So N equals to M means 45. 45 plus 90. 135. 90 and 45. 135 degrees. N equals to 35 degrees. Okay, neither. Right. And we can quickly move to the next one. Right? Okay. I will show you some questions. So many questions are there. You can do that one. Questions, please try to complete those questions. Then please try to complete those questions. You can see so many questions are there under the exercise number 8.2. Then try to do those questions. Then we can quickly move to the what are the angles related to parallel lines, right? What are the angles related to parallel lines? Let's take a quick summary up to now, right? No, Lamai. So we already discussed about what are the angles related to straight lines, right? So what are the angles? Angles on the straight line add up to 180. That is the first theorem. vertically opposite angles are equal. That is the second theorem. Okay. Now we are going to consider what are the angles related to parallel lines. So that means what are the angles related to parallel lines? I'm taking the first angle. First angle, am I? Alternate angle, right? Look at this one. This is the first angle. Alternate angles. Alternate angles, right? Alternate angles, නිකන් එන්නේ parallel lines. Parallel lines. Those two lines are parallel. If you can see two parallel lines, right? Just on the parallel line. So this is the parallel mark. What is the meaning of parallel? Samantarai. That means gap equal. They are never intersecting each other. කවදාකවත් පැටියෝ එකට හම්බෙන්නේ නැහැ. කවදාකවත් එකට හම්බෙන්නේ නැහැ. So they are never intersecting each other. කවදාකවත් එකට හම්බෙන්නේ නැහැ මෙහෙම. Maintaining same gap. Like railways, rail පීලි. මතකයිද? rail පීලි තියෙන. rail පීලි නම් සමහර ඒවා හම්බෙනවා ඉතින්. හරිද? turn එක මොනවාද? curve එකක් ගන්න ගියාම හම්බෙනවා එහෙම නෙවෙයි. So I'm talking about the main that means right, so that means equal gaps, parallel lines. Okay, then you can draw the transversal line. Parallel lines is there and the transversal line is there. Parallel lines and transversal line. Parallel line and transversal line. That means just consider the Z angle. Z angles. Alternate means Z angles. This one, no. Z means you can take both sides, no. May පැත්තටත් Z, අර පැත්තටත් Z. හරිනේ? Z angles. That means that your alternate angles are equal. Alternate angles are equal. හොඳට අහගන්න. Alternate angles are equal. Alternate angles are equal. Right. Alternate angles are equal. Alternate angles means Z angle. So that means this one equals to this one. Those two angles are equal. හරිනේ? Z angle. Not only that, this one equals to this one. Okay then? Right. Let's quickly take an idea. Right. Just consider those parallel lines. හරිනේ? Just consider those parallel lines. I'm taking A, B, C, D. A, B, C, D. මේ බලන්න පැටියෝ. Z angle 1, 2, 3. මේ Z angles, right? Z angles. So that means me 1, 2, 3. That means Z angles are equals means A equals to D. A equals to D. This one. B equals to C. B equals to C. So that means alternate angles are equal. So what is the symbol? Z. Alternate angles are equal, right? A equals to D, C equals to B. Let's take the second example. 1 and 2. I'm taking L, M, N, O. L, M, N, O. Right, look at the Z angle. So this is the Z mark. You can see the Z angle. 1, 2, and 3. So this is the Z angle, no? L equals to N. L equals to N. M equals to O. L equals to N and M equals to O. So what is the theorem? Alternate angles are equal. Right? alternate angles are equal. So what is the theorem? Alternate angles are equal. So when you're meeting the parallel line with the transversal line, so that means alternate angles are equal. Just quickly note it down. Mentally end the video. Quickly note it down. Alternate angles are equal. Right. Look at the second one. What is the second angle? Corresponding angles. Corresponding angle means lamai letter F letter. So letter F means there are four ways. Now you can see that one. F letters, right? F අකුරේ හැඩේ letter එක. හරිනේ? F අකුරේ හැඩේ letter එක. හරි. එතකොට මෙන්න බලන්න හොඳේ. So we can take F neighbor. That means me. Those two angles are equal. Or we can take like this. F, those two angles are equal. Or like this. F, those two angles are equal. Or this, those two angles are equal. If you're having the parallel lines and one transversal line, those two angles are equal. Those two angles are, right? Those two angles are equal. So also equal, equal, equal. So what is the name of that one? Corresponding angles, right? Let's quickly move to some questions. Right, one video. Then 1 and 2 and 3. Right, okay, then I'm taking angles A, B, C, D, and R, M, P, and Q. Nalamai, how many angles are there? 8 angles. Now look at this one, then balan video, right? Can you remind the previous one? Alternate angles. A equals to D, B equals to C, A equals to D, B equals to C, right? A equals to, right? A equals to D. I'm talking about the alternate angles, right? Not the corresponding angles. I'm talking about alternate angles. A equals to D, B equals to C. Now just consider the corresponding angles. Then hitana corresponding letter F. So that means A equals to P. A equals to P. B equals to Q. B equals to Q. Look at this one. Third figure. R equals to C. R equals to C. M equals to D. So that means M equals to D. Corresponding angles are equal. R equals to C, M equals to D. A equals to P, B equals to Q. Corresponding angles are equal. Just quickly note it down, alternate angles and the corresponding angles. Look at the alternate angles. Simple questions are there. Alternate angles, Lamai. You can see the alternate angles. A equals to 70. A equals to 70. So that means alternate angles are equal, right? Alternate angles are equal. A equals to 70. So this one, D equals to me. Alternate angles are equal. Z angle. D equals to 130. Alternate angles are equal. So you need to write down the reason. What is the reason? Alternate angles. Right? Alternate angles. So what is the reason? Alternate angle. You need to write down the reason. Alternate angles. So this one also alternate angles. Okay, Ned? Right. Then quickly, then we can move to the third and fourth questions. The third example, look at the third example, Lamai. A and 30, then I'm going to find down all the angles here. A equals to 30. Harine, why? Corresponding angles. Corresponding angles means A equals to 30. A equals to 30. Right? Now look at this one. 30. Harine, A equals to 30. So that means this one equals to 30. Neither. That means A equals to 30. May alternate angles. You can see the alternate angles. 30 means this one also 30. My vertically opposite angles are equal. 30. Hari. Now 30 means, look at this one. Look at the corresponding angles. So look at the corresponding angles. Look at the corresponding angles here. Those two angles also equal. Maybe not equal. So 30 means this one also 30. Vertically opposite angles also there. පාන එකක් ගත්තට පස්සේ ඔක්කොම ගන්න පුළුවන් හොදේ. දැන් පැටියෝ මාර වැඩක් කරනවා. මොකක්ද දන්නවද? I'm taking this one equals to x. I'm taking this one equals to x. Now look at this one. This is a straight line. Straight line. X plus 30. X plus 30 equals to 180. X plus 30 equals to 180. Plus 30 moving to other side. So x equals to 180 minus 30. 100 plus 30 moving to other side. 180 minus 30. That means 150. So x equals to 150. Corresponding angles. Letter F. Corresponding angles. Letter F. So this one also 150. X means this one also 150. 150 means vertically opposite angles 150. 150 means again corresponding angles 150. Corresponding angles 150. Right? If you know the angle, so you can fill out all the angles here. Right? Okay. So just keep in your mind, alternate angles are equal. Corresponding angles are equal. Just only one angle theorem is there. So we can quickly move to the last one. Second, last one, Lamai, allied angles. Allied angles means, right? Allied angles means the sum of a pair of allied angle is 180. Allied angles means letter C. C letter. So that means those two angles not equal. Addition equals to 180. Just consider those two angles not equal. Letter C or letter C. Now you can get an idea. Alternate angle means letter Z. Corresponding angles means letter F. Corresponding angles means letter F. Allied angle means, right? Allied angles means letter C. Allied angles means letter C. Alternate angles are equal. Corresponding angles are equal. Allied angles add up to 180. Allied angles are equal to 180. Harine? Right. Okay. Let's quickly write down this one. Quickly note it down. Just quickly note it down. Then you can draw the parallel lines. Hurry up. Two parallel lines intersecting with one transversal line. I'm taking A, B, C, and D, right? A plus B equals to A plus B equals to 180. C plus D equals to 180. So allied angles. Allied angles. Right. Quickly note it down. Allied angles. Allied angle supplementary, that means addition equals to 180. Taking very easy two questions, right? A and 120. Just look at the C, letter C, allied angles. You can see A plus 120. A plus 120 equals to 180. What is the reason, Patio? Allied angles. So how to remove plus 120? Plus 120 moving to other side. 180 minus 120. Allied angles, right? Allied angles. A equals to 180 minus 120 lamai. So that means 60. Right? 95 plus B. Then what he can pull on? So we can use alternate angles. No, yes, you can use alternate angles as well. Then A equals to B. So many methods are there. 95 plus B equals to 180. 95 plus B equals to 180 means allied angles. Then B equals to 180. 95 moving to other side. 180 minus 95. B equals to 180 minus 95. 5. So that means 7. 17 minus 9, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 7 means 8. So 85. Goes to 85. Mea these two angles add up to 180. So that means C plus 110 equals to 180 plus 110 moving to other side. So C equals to 180 minus 110 equals to 70. So C equals to 70. C equals to 70. So that means allied angles. Allied angles. Then Petty what are there? Alternate angles, corresponding angles, allied angles. Tunak alternate angles, corresponding angles, and allied angles. Now we are going to discuss all these three angles together using one figure. Ekaking balamu, how to apply all these theorems, right? Right. Let's quickly consider that figure. Right. What are the vertically opposite angles? Vertically opposite angles. C equals to B. A equals to D. F equals to H. E equals to G. So those are the vertically opposite angles. First theorem. Angles on a straight line add up to 180. Angles on a straight line add up to 180. Now just consider this straight line. Straight line. Angles on a straight line add up to 180. Just consider this straight line. So what are the theorems we can use? C plus A equals to 180. A plus B equals to 180. B plus D equals to 180. D plus C equals to 180. So we can consider this angle F plus E equals to 180. E plus H equals to 180. H plus G equals to 180. F plus G equals to 180. හරිනේද පැටියෝ? දැන් බලන්න දැන් අර දැන් ගෙන ගත්ත දේවල් ටික. Alternate angles Z angles මේ alternate angles Z. So what are the alternate angles? D equals to E. B equals to F. Right? Why? Alternate angles. Alternate angles. I'm using angle mark. Mang angle mark එක දානවා. Then allied angles. DNF alike. BNE alike. Neither DNF alike, BNE alike. That means D plus F equals to 180. B plus E equals to 180. Why? What is the reason? Why? What is the reason? Allied angles. Corresponding angles. What are the corresponding angles? A equals to E. C equals to F. B equals to H. D equals to G. Neither F letter A, B equals to H, A equals to E, C equals to F, D equals to G. Those are the corresponding angles. Eva tamai betiyo corresponding angles. Right? Corresponding angles. Right? So I think lesson is very clear up to now. Ready? Let's try to finalize those things. Right? Okay then? Sure? Then we can quickly move to the questions. Let's quickly move to some questions and we can complete this one. Right, Amai? So let's discuss some questions. Exercise number 8.4, question number 3, and the first paper. First question, right? Look at this one, Amai. Those two lines are parallel. Those two lines are parallel means, so we can take alternate angles. Alternate angles means this one plus this one. Addition, sum of alternate angles equals to 180. So that means 110 plus A plus 25 equals to 180. Allied angles, not alternate angles, allied angles, right? Allied angles. Allied angles. So that means allied angles add up to 180. 110 plus A plus 25 equals to 180. That means allied angles. Allied angles. Me lamai. 110 plus 25. 110 plus 25. 135. Me badio. 135 plus A equals to 180. 135 plus A equals to 180. Right? 135 plus A equals to 180. Then how to remove 135? So moving to other side, then you can find the value of A. Right. Then you need to do this one. Karana video. Hari. Just try to do this one. Let's quickly move to the second question. Right. Then I'm quickly moving to the next question. Question number 2, right? Question number 2. So you can see this one, question number 2. Right. Lamai. Menna balana ready. Question number 2. Okay. So that means second question, right? 130, 20 and B. 20 and B. So you can take alternate angles here. Me lamai. Is a angle. Alternate angles are equal. Me is a angle. So that means alternate angles are equal. Anna. Alternate angles are equal means this full angle equals to this one. 20 plus B. 20 plus B equals to 130 is a angles. 130 by alternate angles. Alternate angles. Plus 20 moving to other side. B equals to 130 minus 20. B equals to 100. Right? B equals to 110. Right. Look at the third question. Lamai, neither. Right. Okay. Vertically opposite angles are equal, no? 55. 55 means this one also 55. Why? Why, Padio? Vertically opposite angles are equal. Now look at this one. It's a dangle, me. Look at this one. It's a dangle. Now you can see that it's a dangle. That means C equals to 55. C equals to 55 alternate angles. Right? Alternate angles. C equals to 55. Alternate angles. Lamai, C 55 means D also 55. C 55 means D also 55. Why? Vertically opposite angles. Vertically opposite angles. Then D also 50. Right? Easy. Then we can quickly move to the last question, Lamai. Just try to do this one. Last question. Right? May wage balu. Make easy. Then try to do this one by yourself. Right? Try to do this one by yourself. Balan video. Then try to do this one by yourself. May. Look at this one. Lines are parallel. So those lines are parallel. So that means we can take alternate angles. Then F equals to 45. Alternate angles. May. Alternate angles. May. Lines are parallel. So we can take Z mark. Z letter. අපිට ගන්න පුළුවන් පැටි Z letter එක මේ 1, 2 and 3. Z letter. So that means E equals to 60. F equals to 45. Can you understand my logic right way? තේරුණාද? 1, 2, 3. So that means F equals to 45. 1, 2, 3. That means E equals to 60. Alternate angles are equal. Very easy lesson, right? So that's all. Lamai. So we can make the other part. Other part means, right? So that means if those lines are parallel, alternate angles are equal. Corresponding angles are equal. Then එක අනිත් පැත්තට ගන්නත් පුළුවන්. ඒ කියන්නේ just think, mint. Look at this one. 30 and this one also 30. Neither alternate angles are equal. But just think, there are two lines. They are not given as parallel. මෙයාලා parallel කියලා දීලා නැහැ. But they have given those two angles are equal. අන්න අපිට දැන් අනිත් පැත්ත හිතන්න පුළුවන්. If those two angles are equal, those two lines are parallel. එහෙනම් මේ දෙන්න equal නම් මේ දෙන්න parallel. මේ දෙන්න parallel නම් මේ දෙන්න equal. So that is the converse of the theorem. What is the converse of the theorem? If allied angles are equal, that means lines are parallel. එහෙමත් තියෙනවා. So very easy. Basically, Lamai, right? So basically, what are the theorems we have learned so far, right? චුට්ට මතක් කරගමු. Angles on the straight line add up to 180. Vertically opposite angles are equal. When you are talking about the parallel lines with one transversal line, alternate angles are equal. Corresponding angles are equal. Allied angles add up to 180. So that means pair of allied angle equals to 180. Allied angles couple equal to 180. Right? We need to do more questions. Lesson ni given questions karama thamai lesson ni given. Right? So if you have any questions, just let me know through my WhatsApp number. So this is my WhatsApp number. Just contact me through that WhatsApp number. Right? So that's all up to now. Let's quickly move to the questions, right? Later, right? Then thank you very much. Hope you can understand all the things up to now, right?